With roots firmly established and branches growing outward, the flowers of our flourishing Ukrainian tree began to bloom. Cultural organizations enabled arts and cultural groups to emerge. Through their expertise and funding, these groups were the first of many to take hold in the cultural tapestry of Alberta. Товариство Boyan, one of the first Ukrainian choirs in Alberta, presented annual concerts commemorating Ukrainian heroes such as Shevchenko, Franko, and Shashkevich. Following in Boyan's footsteps were the Dnipro Choir under the directorship of Roman Soltykevich and the Verkhovina Choir under the directorship of Mikhailo Sokhanivsky. Both of these choirs are still in existence today with their continuing tradition of Ukrainian song, attracting hundreds of members through their ranks. With song comes dance, and the Avramenko Ukrainian Stage Dance Touring Group and Tовариство Самбразования paved the way for many of the dance groups that permeate the Alberta and Canadian landscape today. The Avramenko dance troupe exposed the Ukrainian Canadian community to a unique style of Ukrainian dance, promoting this new staged Ukrainian dance style. The Alberta Ukrainian Dance Association, established in 1983, supports the vibrant dancing community today by encouraging its members to promote active and healthy lifestyles, fostering active citizenship and community participation, and engaging youth from all heritage backgrounds to experience Ukrainian dance. Tying together this cultural mosaic, the Alberta Council for the Ukrainian Arts, established in 1986, facilitates and encourages greater appreciation and awareness of the Ukrainian arts and their cultural significance to the greater Alberta community. Through exhibitions, tours, festivals, educational programs, and workshops, ACWA promotes growth and support to Ukrainian artists in Alberta. As our tree grew, leaders initiated the founding of Ukrainian education programs and empowered Ukrainian youth to further their studies, planting new seeds for future generations of Ukrainian Canadians. Groups such as the Taras Shevchenko Reading Association and Chitalnya served as the first secular, cultural, and educational societies organized by Ukrainians in Canada. Their educational role was reflected through their efforts to assemble a library. Prosvita societies first were established in Edmonton in the late 1800s and spread throughout the province. This educational society was responsible for collecting and preserving ethnographic material relating to the lifestyle, customs, and folk arts of the Ukrainian people. Other institutes, such as the Mikhailo Hrushevsky Institute, or as it is known today, St. John's Institute, the Bursa Institute, and the Ukrainian Bilingual Parents Association, all assisted in preserving Ukrainian language and culture. None of these awards would be possible if it was not for those that preserved, documented, and publicized the history of Ukrainians in Canada. Museums, libraries, archives, and institutes all have contributed to maintaining our story and will continue to ensure that the memory, the history, and the experience of Ukrainian Canadians is not forgotten. The Ukrainian Museum of Canada, the Ukrainian Canadian Archives and Museum of Canada, the Shandro Museum, Ukrainian Cultural Heritage Village, Friends of the Ukrainian Cultural Village, and many others allow today's Ukrainian community to see into the past, to get a sense of the experience our pioneer ancestors faced when immigrating 125 years ago. Our story continues, our community grows, and as it grows, new leaders, organizations, and groups will contribute to the Ukrainian Canadian experience in Canada and Alberta, building on the work of those honored tonight. By acknowledging and recognizing our past, we can look to our collective future and achieve even greater success as Ukrainians, as Albertans, and as Canadians. With these awards, the UCC looks to the next 125 years of the Ukrainian Canadian experience.